A man from New Carlisle is back on his feet less than 1 year after he was left for dead. Greg Thompson was on his bike a few miles outside LaPorte last June when a driver hit him from behind. Joel Porter talked with Thompson and his family. He has this new Center 16 original story.
Maureen, Thompson suffered what doctors call an open book fracture in his pelvis. The impact was bad enough to tear a major artery in his leg. Thompson went through about 5 gallons of blood by the time he reached the ER. Doctors and police say if he wasn't in such great shape, he'd be dead.
He said, man, I could have gone out like 100 miles on the bike this morning because it was no wind, it was a beautiful morning, and that kills me. I hate it that he can't do what he loves to do.
Greg Thompson isn't one to waste a day.
I know it's going to hurt. I have pain every day.
By now, he's used to pedaling through pain.
I can't imagine anybody leaving him lay there. That bothers me a lot.
On June 3rd, 2017, the man who has a what doesn't kill me mentality came darn close.
This is his original injury.
A driver hit Thompson as he was cycling on Indiana 2 near LaPorte, heading for home.
His whole left pelvis was just held onto his body by muscles.
If it was any longer, I would have bled to death.
For 12 minutes, Greg laid in the ditch before deputies found him.
We don't think this was an intentional act, but the person that is responsible needs to come forward and do the right thing.
I think that ability to kind of function at that high level was something that kept him alive.
For a couple of weeks in the hospital, we didn't know if he was going to be able to walk, let alone run.
Several surgeries, a few screws, and countless hours of physical therapy later.
That's where you're doing too much, and then obviously now you're paying for it.
It's also paying off. No more wheelchair, no more cane.
I just figured, it can't get any worse, I'm walking.
He's doing a little better than walking.
The ceiling is really kind of open. We're not sure where he will get with his progress. We just know that as long as we continue to see that progress, we'll continue shooting towards wherever his goal may be.
But Thompson's goal is framed in his living room. Lake Placid for 140 grueling miles.
I usually switch this thing on.
Several times a week, he sneaks down to the basement for some light cycling.
Somewhere between 35 and 40 miles on this thing down here.
Doctors say it may be 2 years before Greg is fully healed. But doctors don't know everything.
It's the only way it's going to get stronger is pushing it.
Every day he amazes me, every single day.
If you have any information about who was driving the truck that hit Thompson, the LaPorte County Sheriff's Office or Michiana Crime Stoppers would love to hear from you. That information is on the screen. We also have it on our WND website and the app.
Yeah, Joe, it looks like he's doing pretty well. Is he done with surgery, and how hopeful is he that this Ironman thing's going to happen?
Well, he's pretty confident about it. Now, he will need another surgery, Maureen,
Okay.
to remove a piece of metal in his lower back. He says he can feel it back there. It's giving him some discomfort.
Wow.
The rest of that hardware is going to have to stay, all the screws and all that stainless steel in his legs. But he is planning to train for the Lake Placid Triathlon in summer of 2019. He's not rushing it. But he has also invited Dr. Mamzek to join him, the nurses, me, just about everybody else he meets. So he says there's plenty of room if anyone wants to join the team.
That is awesome. All right,
really
Jill.
is.
Thanks. Great story.